I just want to know a very brief about you. Rohit, just let me and my learners know about you in a brief.
Yeah, sure. I will start from my academic. I have done my bachelor's in mechanical engineering and further master's in automotive electronics from VID University, Vellore. And after that, I have started my first journey in value in Chennai, specifically in the ADAS domain in the automotive field. I have spent a couple of 5 years over there in Chennai, and then I later shifted to Germany. On the same company, I'm working for the ADAS extended domain at this moment as a product owner. And over here in Germany, I would say that like for example, in engineering, we call it as a V-cycle for the automotive field, where we have an experience of V-cycle completion over here in Germany because of the automotive market. So that's how at this moment the life is going on, I would say.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so before putting up that question, I want to tell you something, Rohit. I really went through your LinkedIn profile,
Yeah.
and as I saw your profile, I think it's very impressive. You have done a lot in your life so far. Like there are so many degrees, there are so many certification, and I really want to know how you actually cope up with so much education, and then you're working from past 8 years in that company, and now you're taking up the DBA course as well. So how you're basically coping up?
So I would say in life, it's all about the priorities and from where exactly we are looking into ourselves. And once it is clear why we are doing that, then obviously it is very clear for us where we have to put these things in our own, time zone.
Mhm.
So I would say that's awareness, realization, and sense of belongingness. It automatically comes up within us when the clarity is very clear. And at the same time, from the education perspective or as well as from the work perspective, what we are learning, obviously we have to show an impact on socially. Yeah. And we
Exactly.
do have to help support others at the same times. Once we are saying we are a leader, of course we have to replicate those leaders in our society. And if I want to do that, at the same time I would need that bandwidth to connect with the people. First, I myself need to get into the proper counseling part, and that's where I would say academic, industry, and such a like a DBA program. It's one of the way where we can ourselves flow into the research driven aspect. And that's where I would say DBA is such a program where I could see not only professionally but for the personal upbringing, that plays very important role.
Great.
Yeah.
Usually people just take the courses and degrees for, for more of the collection of their certification and all. And you really think that it's very important for the personal experience as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Certification is only for 1%, but 99% it's all about the utilization and applications, how we are bringing up.
Great. So as I saw from your profile that you did your graduation in Bachelor's of Engineering, BE basically, and then you went for the law degree, and then for the MTech, and then for the DBA. So if I just see your graph, they're four totally different degrees. So
Yeah,
how come you
absolutely.
chose the law and the DBA after being very technical person, and currently your job profile is also technical?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, look, for example, I would say that if we want to build something, like if I say if we want to build some product, yeah, and so to build a product, we would need a diversified knowledge. And of course, there is a one way we can hire a people with the different streamline, but at the same time we are also creating a dependency, and we are losing to judge or correct or to bring up our knowledge to streamline with the another people. So why can't we ourselves streamline ourselves into the different divergence and make ourselves capable to understand even the other people dynamics. So that's where I could see that I actually myself done some ikigai on this particular academic field. And I would say this is the combination, we can build our own curriculum of our life. It's not required to follow the curriculum designed by the universities. Yeah. So right now, if I want to build that curriculum, for sure I need to do the ikigai. And that's where I found that the combinations of mechanical, automotive electronics, and mixing with the law at such intellectual property, so it will be the good combination. And later, doctorate is one of the, I would say, finest degree where we can able to enable all these elements at once to into the research driven aspect. So I would say each step, I think, has their own benefit and the awareness creation. And at the same time, I would say this all these experiences are useful at this moment.
Okay,
Understanding the
because
law.
here in India or even in outside, people are very specific about education. If they're doing graduation in some kind of subject, they really want to pursue their post graduation in that particular field only. And
Absolutely.
it takes very a very kind of knowledge and a quite vast knowledge to actually judge whether we want to go something beyond our already graduation topic, or we should follow the same path. So yes, that's really great. Good. All right. Also, I just saw that you are also running parallel course along with the DBA from EIMT. So what about that course from, I think, Tübingen
Yeah.
University?
So basically, what I have done that the DBA curriculum, this degree,
Hmm.
I do not want to stick with only with this program, but to leverage the opportunities where I am living currently. There are many universities which are offering the academic extension sessions where even though I am as a working professional, I can go to university, I can sit in the class, I can learn what are the current trending topics are going on, and where I can enable my mindset to understand that the trending topic which is going on in the academics, how can I correlate with the industry. So basically the DBA, what are these syllabus what we are understanding, how can I correlate with the academic. That's where myself, I have taken admission, then I approach them, and that's where it's all about the perspective and the connections. And I would say that when we are willing to do that with the positivity, and of course at the same time the second person also from the university professor, so they can also correlate with this point. So that's where I'm just bridging the gap between the academic and industry point of view, and at the same time also making a sense with myself that how can we do it more better way.
Great. That's
Yeah.
really nice. And I also got to know that you have done so many, actually, a lot of certifications. I think there are more than 20 certification in Scrum Master and Agile. So
Yeah,
how
it's
is, yes.
yeah, it's all about the project management, at the same time how we are managing ourselves, because I have seen that the certification of the Scrum, Agility, Project Management Professional, and all these certifications in one place to make the industrial project run in a better way, in a better timeline, and with end-to-end understanding. And with each certification, there are outcomes and output. Both way, I'm using myself those mindset and also the application during working in the project, and that's where I could see the benefit at the high level, because at the end what project we are delivering, there is a certain timeline, and that's
Hmm.
how it replicate. Because as a working as a product owner, for me it's very essential to understand the stakeholders, which has highly affected with this timeline. And with these certifications, by using those applications, methodology, and what exactly the strategy they have built in during the certification. So I think during the applications, I could see much benefit, and it's very essential as a um, ongoing learner. Certification is not just for the one paper, but utilization is more important, and that's how I could see the benefits. Yeah.
That's nice. So, Rohit, there are many learners of ours who are having much less experience than you, and also some of them are the learners who are doing MBA. So, what message would you like to give them as a product owner? Like, what exactly the key roles you are taking, and what are the important things that they should also know as a product owner?
Yeah. So basically, it's very important to know that product owner is not just a role or position, but it is a one of the place where you are bridging the ourself into the company where you are standing and with the customer. And right now, the points which you are discussing with your customers, it means that you are representing your company. So it means that you have to showcase yourself as a confident in part of where exactly whatever the domains which you are working. Now, very important is that the domain which you are working, how really you are matured in that domain, and how can I mature myself into that domain. What are the ways? Then that's the question first of all I need to ask myself. Then only I can able to reach to the different branches where I can able to make myself mature. So there are certain ways. For example, academic is one of the way, connecting with the different universities, connecting with the different ongoing NGOs society which works for the academic, so we can able to understand that in my domain what are the projects, research, and ongoing trending activities are going on. This is one of the way. On the another side, there are several memberships related to the research are available where we can able to enroll there, and also we can connect with the different people from the different industry from the same domain but different applications. So over here with this second topic, I can able to understand that how can I correlate my domain into the different applications. For example, if I'm working as a product owner into the ADAS HMI domain, now this HMI, it means that human machine interface is everywhere in the different industries. So when I'm connecting with the different people, I can understand that there are different applications. So actually I'm leveraging my mindset and the thought process to the broader level. So basically I am going from the narrow approach to the broader approach to understand that what are the applications. Understanding all these broader approach, again you need to go into the narrow approach, because at the same time you need to leverage in your own domain and you need to proceed with the maturity. Then this narrow approach is very important. Otherwise at the end you are taking a different feathers on your cap, but at the same time you have to make sure that you have to maintain that consistency. So ultimately the message for the masters who are doing, or let's say MBA peoples, the first thing is the agility mindset, that you have to respond to the change, to the society, what the trends are going. We need to keep it update ourselves. Let's put some calendar in every day. There are some 10 minutes to understand that what are the trending topics are going on and how can I make contribution to that social change. So this retrospective on everyday basis is really required, because if I want to make differs from others, and also this others includes everyone, not only the people but the animals and everyone. How can I make different to myself? So until unless I could not become any change and then further transformation, then I need to be agile with my mindset, and I need that hunger I need that particular passion within me
Hmm.
to leave my comfort zone, because when I comfort with discomfort, then only it leads to the magic, and that's where we can get satisfied with ourselves. Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Rohit. All right. So, as you have just mentioned so many points about a product owner and what exactly their key roles are, and I really was calculating that in my mind, you are doing a lot of work. So, you are doing a lot of work. Along with that, you're doing the DBA and you're doing a parallel course as well. So, in that busy schedule, how did College Vidya happen to you? How exactly you reach out to College Vidya or College Vidya reach out to you for DBA?
Yeah. So basically, after my masters and during this DPA, there is a span of 8 years gap, and in between that, obviously, the need of DBA, or why should I do that, it comes somewhere when I am in between these, fourth and fifth year of gap. When I got to know about the industry, and at the same time about the academic student connect, that's where could see the breach, and how can I able to make that happen. Then that's where, while searching, there are several programs. Of course, PhD is there, then after that, DBA is one of the program. Then of course there is also the doctor of engineering. There is also the one of the specific system engineering programs. Many programs are there. Yeah. But at the same time, I have asked a question to myself that I need to invest time and as well as money, both
Hmm.
things here. So, what are the parameters are really impacting while choosing the university, and also while choosing a team like College Vidya, where they can counsel in a better way. And those three parameters, I will put it as a, let's suppose, a solution, convenience, and
Hmm.
experience. Basically, while choosing College Vidya and further university, I do have myself done much study in a broader approach. Everyone is providing convenience, everyone is providing solution, but
Hmm.
there are very less people who are providing the experience, because
Hmm.
at the last we say that experience are the essence of life, and
Yes.
at the end what you will feel better and what you will feel special and what you will always stuck in your mind, that's the experience.
Hmm.
So while doing this journey, when I
Hmm.
came across with few of the social engagement with College Vidya, and I came across with a few of the counselor and the conversation, where I can see the impact in their questions. Because in counseling, very important that how cleanly you are asking a question, and also how cleanly you are listening to others. And
Yes.
at the same time, while talking with the College with the counselor, I have seen that the people are not just listen to reply, but they
Hmm.
listen to understand. They take a pause in between to understand the questions, to reflect, and then respond. And I think that is the beauty of the communication, understanding, and the comprehension, where I have taken a choice that yes, I think that is the correct way, where I can feel myself, first of all, confident about my decision, and I can go further. So, because these are very important, that we are putting the money and time, at the same
Yes.
time, we should not regret and blame. And
Yes.
blaming on regretting on others, it's never going to help us. So that's
Hmm.
why these decisions with the different counselors and the questionnaire and the communications have really helped me to take this decision maturely.
Thanks, Rohit. So, do you remember the name of your counselor who actually helped you in picking up the DBA course?
Yeah, I have discussed with Mr. Taru and as well as with Ayushman. This could
Ayushman.
be one. Yeah.
Okay, so if I just want to ask a single line for Ayushman, how would you rate the guy from 1 to 5 in rating his work, like how he actually helped you out in picking up the TPO course?
Absolutely. I have seen that. Of course, I will mark him 5 out of 5. Of course, beyond that, because the special quality I have seen that as a counselor, that he's not selling a product, or he's not selling his business to me, but
Hmm.
he's trying to understand me what is best for me,
Hmm.
and putting a different choices without forcing that you must need to choose these, and if you choose this you will get these benefits. It's not in a traditional way. That's where I can see very special in communication with him, that the questions and as well as the that engagement in between the conversation, it's really reflective, because of there is no pressure or there is no push to you must need to get this, because it is something goes beyond the marketing, and that's where the people connect.
Yes.
And of course, I think, and of course I could remember that while having a conversation with him,
Hmm.
and taking the decision, have almost taken 6 to 7 months.
Hmm.
Because in between this timeline, ultimately I need to make sure that I'm going to invest my next 4 years, and investing in 4 years, why not? I could not invest to take that decision it is going to worth or not. I can put some timeline to myself. um, that's fine to take a decision with thinking, with confidence, and with clarity. So with this 6 to 7 months, I think we would have multiple video calls, of course audio calls, of course, and he also have connected with me to the different alumni from the College Vidya, also from the university, and that's
Hmm.
where it's gained the more advantage of the confidence level.
Okay.
Like, it's he is not limited himself while talking with me, but also engaged different team members to get more understanding into this procedure. And of course then
Yes.
we have touched upon different elements also, accreditation part as a foundational part, and also the history, and
Hmm.
also how many people's with agile mindsets have engaged with this uh, particular college with the and for the university. So it's all the combinations. Yeah.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So, how are the courses running? Like, you're attending the classes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how would you judge the courses, and how is it matching your expectation, which you were expecting?
Yes, absolutely. I would say it's actually going to the beyond expectations while talking with the professors. Because when I say about the three parameters about the convenience and solutions are everyone is doing, but what makes you special is the experience. And I would say the teachers, the professors, what they are teaching, it's actually giving the experience and feeling that you are actually going and bringing up that research driven mindset. And that's where I think that's where makes virtue of this college vidya, because choosing a tutor, it's actually building a different level of understanding with the different team members. And of course we in the team, while having a classes, of course we are all from the diversified domain,
Yes.
but the one professor and one language and with the one syllabus,
Mhm.
they are well coordinated and diversified with the different people domains. And that's
Mhm.
very important, that while delivering sessions, we do not have to bias with one industry, or do not bias with the one professional. So
Mhm.
I would say they have all that depth and the knowledge, how they are sharing their wisdom with us. And I would say that's how it's making an impact And that's where I could feel myself very much grateful also to connect with the professor, because with their help and support I'm already started my research paper work from the first semester itself. And I
That's
think, and this is one of the good achievement with the professor alignment.
great. And
Yeah,
soon you're going to have your first semester, and I believe, and your mentorship sessions are also going to start from next to next month, I believe.
yeah, exactly.
All right. And my another question would be like, have you received your DBA kit?
Yes, I have received last month. Yes, it's my in
All right.
hometown. I have not seen it, but in my hometown it's already received.
Okay, so I really want to know your first expression when you see your kit, what exactly you have found in that, and do let me know how exactly you felt when you
Yeah,
received that kit.
sure. Yeah, next month I will be in India for sure. I will
Okay.
get to know. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, the last my question would be, how is your learner support with you? Are you getting enough support from the from university and from the college Vidya?
Yeah, I never seen that. Whatever the question I'm asking, it's never. I mean, I have not seen anything unanswered. It's always giving answered within the 24 hours of timeline. Even though I could see there is a time zone difference, I never seen that. Also, I had a couple of calls with Taru, and of course, it's even goes beyond the working timeline also. But he's
Hmm.
always supportive, and all the teams, by the way. Also, the group which scholars recently created. Also, we are always getting some more information, and also some of the channels where we can able to leverage our knowledge. So it's a really good support beyond expectations.
So, would you recommend this course to your colleagues or your network, your
Yes,
friends?
certainly. I have actually already recommended to few
Oh,
my team members.
okay.
Also, I think they are already in touch with Taru and also with the Ayushman.
All right.
At the same time, the what we can say, the understanding which I have gained from College Vidya counselor, that's the same way also I have defined them, that I'm not selling someone's product or
Hmm.
someone's, but we are building a society where we are building the leaders, you know which can work for the society, because we are the people who are bound to give something to the society, and how it can be done, then knowledge, wisdom, and experiences are the bridges for that. So of course I could have shared to the team members who I could feel that they are sensible enough to listen me, and then further take a choice with this stream.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rohit. All right. So last is, do you want to give any feedback, any open feedback to counselor, to college Vidya, to your peers, your colleagues, and your learners who are your classmates and all? Any open feedback?
Open feedback for the college Vidya, particularly for the team members, it's a positive feedback, certainly, because the dimension of understanding and the knowledge, and also the socially openness what teams are giving up, and also not a struggling, but I could say the leveraging the knowledge, and they have that hunger to create impact, and that's where I think it is a need of an hour. So I would really express my gratitude to College Vidya for this. That's a positive feedback from my side. And the another feedback, particularly for the students, we always know that we must need to stay hungry and stay foolish to make ourselves to be in the discomfort zone, and we must need to comfort with discomfort, because that's where we can able to feel more open with ourselves, because that's where actually magic happens. And once who experience that, I would say the person who always stay with that, and
Hmm.
the discipline, it automatically comes with that.
Agree. Totally agree. All right, Rohit. Thank you so much for joining this call, and thank you so much for giving me your time. It was really nice talking to you. Okay, I'll wind up this testimonial session over here. Should you have any queries or questions, you can always reach out to me and Taru. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Rohit. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.